I'm here with my February wrap up. Long time no see, you guys, so much going on. Have not been feeling the greatest. Was super sick last week, still not feeling good this week. A little bit better though. So here I am. I have definitely been in a reading slump. You know, when your mind has so much going on that it's hard to focus on reading, even if that is an enjoyable escape. So I didn't read as much as I wanted to in the month of February. But I read 3 comics, 1 graphic novel, an audiobook, and a book. The first comic that I read was Devolution #1. I enjoyed this one. It's basically a kind of dystopian tale, post-apocalyptic society where man has totally de-evolved and the ruling class are clans of Neanderthals. So that's where we're at in the story, and people that are closer to being humans like we are present day are fighting for survival in this world. So good story so far. I like the illustrations, so I'm in for #2 to see where the story goes. I gave it 4 stars. Second comic that I read was Monstrous #3, and as you guys know, I super love this series. Such beautiful art. I love the story that the main character is a woman. Well, actually, all of the main characters and supporting characters are women. So it's still following the story of our heroine and kind of an inner battle that she has going with herself that she's trying to figure out what's going on. I don't want to give away too much, but it's super badass. I love it. Story's definitely getting interesting, trying to figure out who she is, where she came from, why she is, how she is. So I'm definitely in for the ride for Monstrous. Highly recommend it. I gave this one 5 stars. Next, The Beauty #6. You guys know how much I love The Beauty. Like, oh my goodness, one of my top 2 favorite as far as comics right now. This issue was the end of this particular story arc. I was kind of mad about this one. I gave it 3 stars. I still love the graphics. I love the overall story. I just would have expected a little bit more from the ending of this story arc. Super bummed to find out that we'll have to wait until May for the next story to unfold in the overall scheme of things. So this one left me kind of like wanting more, but I am definitely still on board and excited and cannot wait until the next issue comes out in May. Okay, you guys, I listened to the audiobook of The Orchidist this month, and if you've watched my previous videos, you guys know that one of my main goals is to start chunking away at my TBR. So I was so excited to listen to this one because it's been on my TBR forever. With that said, it was not the greatest. Nothing to do with the narration or anything like that, the actual book itself. And it had so much potential. It's a good story, but it's just a very long, I don't want to say tedious read, but just there's great world building, very descriptive. I love that aspect. Good characters with very good character development. It had so much potential, and there's various storylines that like interweave. And so the book is big, it's long, and just trudging through all of this and everything, and it going on and on and on and on and on. Just the ending, to me, it didn't tie up enough of the different parts of the story, and you're just left wondering and wanting for more. And I was feeling a bit left down after listening to this book forever. And I listen on 3 times the speed, so sped up ×3, okay? And it was still very long. Thank goodness I listen to it when I'm working out or walking the dog or doing other things, because I would have been even more disappointed and felt that I wasted my life. So the potential was there, but if you like long, luxurious, wordy reads with great descriptions and world building and a lot of character development, then this is the book for you. I can deal with all of that and appreciate it when it all comes together and wraps up in a nice little story plot and everything is summed up and finished, or at least giving you hints of what's to come. It just totally fell flat at the ending for me, and I gave it 3 stars. Alrighty, and next up was the graphic novel Low, Volume 1. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Was super excited about this one. Have had Volume 1 and 2 for a while. Finally just was determined to finish this so I would actually have something read in February. And I like it. So it's another dystopian kind of post-apocalyptic tale where humankind has fled the surface of the earth and they're now living in the furthest depths of the ocean, but there's a family that is searching for more. So they're looking for a galaxy far away where they can start anew. And the book is just their journey in dealing with the evil robots species that is currently in charge of everything, and it's just them trying to escape and find a new world to grow the human race again. And so cool, great, yay, good story. Beautiful, beautiful graphics, like illustrations are gorgeous. Just, it's very, 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 very busy, and at times it's kind of hard to follow read. Little bit of eye strain because there's so much going on. I don't want to show you guys because I don't want to give a spoiler, and I hate when people give away like too much. It's good though. It has a lot of potential. Like I said, I have Volume 2, still planning on reading it, but just I was a little disappointed because I was so excited for it, and just I don't know, like there's just so much bam 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 like packed in that like it's a little straining on the eyeballs and the brain, and that's coming from like ADD queen who needs like so yeah. But I would say definitely check it out. I gave this one 4 stars, really a 3.5. Okay guys, and I also mentioned last month that I was planning on participating in Read Soul Lit, and the read along that was happening over on Brown Girl Readings channel, and One Small Paw, I believe, is the other lady that put it on. And the book that we read last month was Jubilee by Margaret Walker. I guess the main character in the story is Margaret Walker's great-grandmother, something like that. So it's kind of the stories that she grew up hearing about this relative passed down through the generations. So a verbal narrative, I believe it's called. It's the story of Viry, the main character, her life before the Civil War, living on the plantation and being a slave, all the struggles and hardships that go on with that, her life during the Civil War as she grows into womanhood, and just the struggles and things she goes with still being on the plantation owned by her father. And then we follow her along post-Civil War, once slavery has been abolished. And yay, you think it's all great and dandy, like slavery's no more, but there are many more struggles to come, even though the slaves have been freed. I'm sure you guys know the struggle is real, as they say. So it was a really good story. If you like historical fiction, I recommend it. Coming of age stories, I recommend it. Super, super fast read. It is 497 pages, and it literally flew by. I don't know if it's the small chapters and the writing. It hits the ground running, and there's always something happening. It's very interesting. Very, very quick read, and that's coming from a slow reader, okay? I loved it. I'm super happy that I got to participate in the read-along as I'm trying to expand my diversity in reading. I'm so thankful to Brown Girl Reading that I follow her channel and that she put this together and put the read-along together. And there's so many suggestions over on Instagram. If you guys just check the hashtag ReadSoulLit for other African American authors, so many. Jubilee, recommend it. I gave it 4 stars. Really good, and just very happy and thankful that I got to read this. So that was it for me for February. How did you guys do? I'm still in reading slump/funk, so hopefully March will be a little bit better, even though today is the 8th and I haven't finished anything. Not even a comic book. Not looking too good. Send happy reading vibes this way, please. And I'm sure once I start feeling better, it'll be easier to get back into the swing of things and on a roll. But that's it. That is my February wrap up. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you had a better reading month than I did. If you guys read anything good, let me know below. If you guys would like to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.